Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Today I'm filming for you the first update to my 2025 5x4 project pan. If you missed the intro, I will link it up in the eye and you can go catch up with that. But otherwise, let's get into seeing what I have achieved in the first month of this project. Firstly, let's discuss my bronzer. So this was in last year's 5x4. I used it 50 times in that project and didn't hit pan. My goal is to use it 50 times within this project, and I'm hoping that'll be 100 uses by the end of this project. That will hopefully be enough to hit pan. In the first month of using this, I've managed to use it 11 times. So 11 down, 39 more times to go. And 11 has not been enough to hit pan. I wasn't really expecting it to be. I think it's not that far off because I kind of sweep in on the brush from this side. This side is very much worn down, you know, this is very, very flat. So I am feeling quite confident that we will get the pan showing. Maybe the next update might be a bit ambitious, but I would like to see maybe a smidge of it by the next update, but I don't know, that might be a bit much, but I am sure we're going to see it by the end of the project. I'm feeling pretty confident about this, even though there's not too much of a visual change for update number 1. Something I do have a very definite visual change on is my powder. I said I was hoping to hit pan in this by the end of the project, and I wasn't sure if that was even realistic or not, but I have managed to hit pan in the first month. So I must have used this powder more than I feel like I've used it before. I feel like I've never really concentrated on using this, but I must have obviously used it enough that the pan wasn't that far off. It is right in the middle that I've hit pan, so obviously there's still loads of product around the side. So I'm just going to keep using this and see where we end up by the end of the project. Let's just watch the pan grow, see what we can achieve. I'm obviously not expecting to finish this within the project at all, but I'm hoping the fact that I've hit pan, I can make some good progress on it and hopefully finish it by the end of this year. So yeah, I am super pleased with that one. The third product in this project is my Jonathan Van Ness Air Dry Cream. I am weighing this, and this was completely new at the start of the project. At the start of the project, this weighed 25 grams. I have only used this once and I've taken it down to 23 grams. So obviously if I want to finish this within the project, I definitely need to step my usage up a little bit. But I do have 3 more months of this project. I've made this a 4-month project this year as opposed to the 3-month project I made it last year. But what I'm taking from that is that one use is 2 grams. So if there's 23 grams left, and obviously that includes the packaging, I think like 11 more uses basically would be 22 grams at 2 grams a use, and say a gram for the package. That's probably quite underestimating how much the packaging weighs. So yeah, I feel like it's really only 11 more uses, which if I've got 3 months, definitely can manage like 100%. So hoping that it's still, although I've only used it the once in the first update, I'm hoping that it's still pretty realistic to expect to finish this within the project. Something I will definitely finish within the project is my Sol de Janeiro body mist. So this is like a perfume mist. Obviously it's not eau de parfum or anything, so it's not as long wearing as a traditional perfume, but I have used a lot of this. I've used basically half of what was there in the first month, so I'm definitely going to finish this within the project. I said when I put this in that I wasn't all that keen on it. I really like the smell as like a body lotion smell or whatever, but it was a bit too sweet and not something that I wanted to smell like all day. But what I found from actually using this is that I really like it. Now when I first spray it, that initial spray is that super sweet smell that you get from the body lotion or the shower gel in this range. But this, because it is a perfume mist, so it doesn't go through that sort of whole perfume journey that a traditional perfume can do and can take like a few hours of wear to do. This hits its kind of dry down within 10 minutes of putting it on. if even as much as that. And I actually really like the dry down of this. I'm really pleased with it. It is still very sweet. It's vanilla and amber, so even at the dry down it's definitely a sweet smell, but it's not that sort of puddingy initial sweetness that you get on first spray. It does come down from that, and although it's still sweet, it's quite a warm sweet smell. Although I say warm, still very suitable for summer, for warm weather. So I'm really enjoying this. I'm really glad I put it into the project. And yeah, I'm definitely, if I manage this in 1 month, I'm definitely going to finish this within the project with no problems at all. And the last product in the project is my Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. So this is another product that I am weighing, and at the introduction this weighed 50 grams. In the last month I've used 11 grams and brought it down to 39 grams. If I was to continue using this at 11 grams a month over the 4 updates, I would use 44 grams of product over the course of the project. If it's 50 grams to begin with, and that includes the packaging, I'm hoping that should be enough to actually finish this within the project. I'm not going to be absolutely heartbroken if I don't finish this in the project, because I feel like I'll take it so close to being finished that it will be finished very quickly after the project if I don't manage it within this timeline, but I'm feeling quite confident that I will. It's one I'm basically putting on at night instead of my moisturiser a couple of times a week, so it's not one that, you know, like a clay mask or whatever, that I sort of need to remember to use and have to put into my routine and be prepared to wash it off. It's one that can get put on last thing as a finishing step, and I'm really enjoying using it, very happy using it that way. So I'm going to continue with that, and I think this will be finished within the project hopefully, or as I say, if not, not too far after, but I am definitely hoping to do it within the project. And that is everything for this video. That is the update in all 5 projects. I feel like I always these just always feel so quick to film. Obviously they are super quick. It's only 5 projects, so quite short and sweet videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!